try to make it all undone.
Well, g'day. Welcome to the Downunder Cruises. Okay, I'm Sean, and we are the Downunder Cruises. Ilana has been putting in a bucket load of hours today, and has decided that she's a little bit on the fatigued side, so she won't be joining us today. But I've got some help in the background there. I think I'll. Yeah, nah. Nah. All right. I'll bring her up. G'day. You're on mute.
It was so when I cursed you out, you didn't hear me.
Well, I thought there was a bit of mental telepathy going on there. Anyway, Heather from Us and More, welcome aboard. Heather, how you doing?
Okay for being 5 in the morning.
Morning. It's 8 p.m. in the evening.
Not over here. Maybe over yonder.
Well, there'll be a few of us in here today that actually are from the right side of the pond.
So
Okay, I'm not going down the path. I'm not going down that path. And one of those people is young Dave over here. G'day, Dave. How you going? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you on board, mate. How's your microwave?
Hi, David.
Heather was actually the first one in the chat. Until I actually asked her to come and join us in the chat. So what I was going to ask was the chat's open, free and easy for anybody to pop in. But I will have a bit of a discussion with Heather about some news items that have come up to date these days, and also about one particular great cruise that we've got happening there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ford Man here. G'day, Kenny. How you doing, buddy? Welcome aboard. Dave is saying the microwave is all up and running. Well, that's good. We won't get any interference then, will we? Yes, so, Heather, what news have you got about this cruising stuff? Isn't this all exciting?
It is, but I'm also not trying to get my hopes up because other cruises have started and stopped, and then so it's kind of like
Yeah. The good news is there is cruising happening in the Middle East, and there's also cruising happening in not only the Middle East but also in Singapore and a couple of other places around the world. So surely the CDC must see the light and start to get some cruising happening now.
hopefully. But the thing is I don't think CDC likes cruising. I think it stems from it being brought over here by the Princess Cruise. So I think that's kind of why they're harder on the cruise lines. So I think that's why they're a little more skeptical of them starting. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, in Oz, nothing is moving out of the Australian mainland, at least until about August. So we don't even have flights out. So at least you've got flights moving backwards and forwards. So you can.
Yeah, that's one thing that's never stopped was the flights.
Well, that's interesting, right?
You can go pretty much anywhere that will take you on a plane, but you can't go on a boat.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, I think that's a bit of favoritism. But anyway, vaccines are coming out now. Dave has come up with a question for you. How much of USA have vaccines?
I don't know. I do know a lot of the older, I think it's 60s have it. I think they've opened it for a lot of 50s, and I know that certain people are getting calls or emails saying that they can schedule theirs now that are high risk, whatever. They're even opening it up for 18 and older who are in that category. So I think for the most part, I think a good majority is.
So over here, it's people in their 80s are now getting their vaccines set up. We actually had vaccines supposedly start on Monday, but none of the medical facilities had any vaccine. That was rather interesting. Dave is also saying that sounds like a phase in, just like down here. Yeah, eventually.
It is very phased in. They try to hit like the most, like the highest age groups because they're more vulnerable, and like they would take part of the other sections that were more high risk and kind of put them with it. So it's always like that category plus the one underneath if they're high risk. Like I know that both Dwight's parents and his aunt have gotten it because they're high risk, but they got it before their age bracket, I guess.
Lucky people. I don't know. Yes, well, you waiting on the jab? Will you get it?
I'm not quite sure.
Tell why not?
So apparently more than, let's see, when was this last updated? This was last updated yesterday. More than 126 million people have been vaccinated so far over here. But
Dave is saying, Heather, looking around social media, it seems like there's been a huge spike rebookings of cruises, but cannot find the basis for it. Has something been formally announced over there?
So we have cruising happening in like Nassau, which is the Bahamas. I think the fact that these cruise lines are saying, okay, well, we are going to start cruising at this point. You know, I think that's kind of that definitive response that it's like, okay, well, we're done waiting. So, I mean, these cruise lines, like I've said at the beginning, these cruise lines can't stay down much longer. I mean, look at all the ships that, you know, these cruise lines have had to give up, you know, and that's just money being wasted. So I think it's getting to a point where people are realizing it's coming around. So I think that's why the bookings are starting to go up. I mean, that's why you need to jump on getting on our group cruise booking. So,
hey, Hev, I need your help. I'm going to bring somebody up on board here, and I need you to actually help me convince this person to come and join us on the group cruise.
is it David?
No. Dave's in the background there.
David,
He'll come on anyway, because I'll nail his left foot to the floor anyway. But here's the person coming up. Ford man here.
Kenny, why aren't you going?
Hey, going good. Myself.
Doing pretty good, but why aren't you on our group cruise yet? I thought you were.
It's Money.
Well, you got like a year and a half to pay for it.
Is it year 2022?
Yeah.
It is 2022.
So book it and then just pay on it.
Let me have a look here, Kenny. I'll tell you exactly how many you've got. I'll tell you exactly. Go on, Kenny.
I said book it and then you can pay for it as it goes through. I don't think it's
because you've got exactly 570 days, or put it better, 18 months, 21 days, 11 hours, 35 seconds, 14 nanoseconds. But who's counting?
Now, here's the thing: you are not allowed to get on that ship until those nanoseconds are at 0.
Come on, Kenny.
Yes. I don't even know if I can come up with that kind of money in a year, though. That's the thing.
Oh, come on. Put in a. You can always do a what do you call it? A fund me page. Fund Cruisy. Fund Kenny
Go.
on the group cruise.
Go fund me. Kenny on the group cruise.
I'd love to go.
Well, let me show you what it's going to be like. Let me show you what it's going to be like.
What then?
I'm going to just do this for a minute, and then I'll show you what the group cruise is going to be. It sure is. Certainly looking forward to it. But you know what? You know who's in the background? You know that can you see who's in the background there?
Oh, John, in your background.
It's John from JNN Travels. Kenny, I think you might have YouTube going on in the background. I'm getting a bit of feedback.
No, sir, I do not.
Can't be me. I shut it down. Having said that, that's John in the background from JNN Travels, and he's going to be joining us on the group cruise. He's already done that zip line, so yeah, right. Okay. He would like to have done the zip line. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And
he did do it.
He did?
I think so. I think I have. Hold on.
Dave is saying, and the reality of the cruise being so far out, it will happen. So, yep. Dave, you should be getting on there too, mate. So, Kenny, have you had your results yet, my friend?
Results yet on what?
Your results for your exam?
I don't know.
Well, I made a in the I think what body and chassis electronics class. I made a C on the midterm exam.
Ah, well, that's good. C's better than a D.
I got yeah, well, those, even though he lets you use your book and your notes and things and internet, whatever, still, those tests, even the even his assistant said those tests are still hard to do for him for his class. And
Is it
so,
timed?
huh?
Was it timed?
Well, I should have been done with it within a 2-hour period, but he allowed extra time, so it took me like 5 hours.
So just going back in the chat for a minute, David is saying he has 2 back-to-back straight after, but on dates can fit this in as it works out. Looking at back-to-back-to-back. Oh my goodness
so
me.
cool.
That would be so awesome. Dave, come on board, mate. Woohoo. Yeah, leave the microwave
I will
at
find
home.
out today what I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll find out today what?
Today what I made on my engine computer controls midterm exam.
What do you reckon?
I'm hoping it's better than C.
Being honest would be better than C. Now listen.
I find that a lot of that stuff, even when you use the internet and stuff, I have a hard time finding it in the book and on the internet.
Hey, listen, I wanted to say you did the trip to Helen, Georgia.
Yes.
Mate, you inspired a bucket load of people to do that climb, that walk.
Thank you.
And I want to say, I take my hat off to you, mate. If you can do that walk, you can jump on a cruise.
Yes.
I agree.
So just book it. Just book it. Just book it.
Okay.
Book it, Dano.
What days are in 2022 then?
It's on the 15th of October through to the 23rd.
Okay.
Get with Cindy and she'll hook you up. So that way you're part of the actual group cruise.
Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy Spiker. Cindy Spiker. You'll on Spiker's Crazy Travels.
Okay.
You'll see her details in just underneath in the description.
All right.
Get Dad to come with.
He's not into stuff like that, to be honest with you.
Good. Don't bring him and we can rage.
Rage?
Party, party, party.
The thing is, I don't do drinking or anything like that. No.
What? You don't drink water?
I drink water, but
you don't have to get the drink package. Just get on the boat.
Do the fruit juice. Just come on board in the boat. Come and have fun.
Yeah.
You never know who you might meet. Just saying.
I'd love to be able to meet y'all in person though.
Well, you're gonna get at least 10 good channels there, at least. I mean, you've got us and you've got Us and More, and you've got Ruffy will be there, and John and Nancy will be there, and Eric B and Dewey Ski
Spiker
and the Spikers will be there, and you've got to come.
David Burgess.
Do what now?
And David Burgess.
Yeah, David Burgess. Hey, maybe. Hey, Dave, here's a trick for you. Sorry, Kenny.
Like accessibility, any handicap, like be able to,
Cruises are set up for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Carnival's really good about that.
They've got special cabins for people with disability. They've got you've got access throughout the ship. No, you just need to come.
David said him and his microwave. How about this? There might be some separation anxiety. Just put like a little name tag on your wife as my microwave, and you can bring it.
Yeah, Dave. We won't mind if you have that on as right. We won't mind at all. I'm thinking that the fact that you guys have gone into daylight saving and we're going into daylight saving is making a change for some of the people that were on board with us beforehand.
Why?
Because I think it's a bit later than they expected.
Yeah.
Dave is saying this to you, Kenny. Everyone is equal on a ship. They cater for one and all.
Yep.
So just come on board, enjoy it. Come and join us.
With Cindy,
I know it'll be my very first one, so because I've never been on one.
Well, you got to come on ours. You've got to. You know Larry from Plum Travelers?
Yes, sir.
He's going to be on ours as well.
Mm.
So you got to come. I want you to have the fear of missing out, FOMO. Miss out on our cruise, it will never be the same again.
Yeah, I know I had that already on a lot of live streams.
Dave is saying that you'll have the time of your life, and you will.
So get in touch with Cindy and book. You too, David. You ain't excused from this.
Well, Dave's already said he's looking at doing back to back to back, of which our cruise will be one of them.
Looking at it and booking are two different things.
But
don't worry.
Sorry.
Don't worry. I'll work on him. Dave is saying to Kenny, my first cruise, I spent 6 months working out an excuse to go on it and spent the entire cruise trying to super glue myself to the lifeboat so I didn't have to get off it. Yeah, that's about right.
Heather would say before we started saying something, or she started to say something and I accidentally cut her off.
I don't know.
I think you're going to tell me something. Speak with Cindy. You need to speak with.
Yeah, speak with Cindy. And she's the travel agent as well as our partner channel. And she will find you a handicap room. And she can tell you all the different accommodations and things like that. But people all the time are on the cruises in wheelchairs and everything else. So you have no problem. And they'll even like come and wheel you onto the ship first before like everybody else.
Kenny,
wow. You'll get pretty boring.
Listen. Let me just put this to you, mate. I will drag you on that cruise ship if I have to. Just so that I can get to the alcohol. No, to the fun first. Dave's saying that it sounds like a challenge that he'll accept, Heather.
And then look at the next one.
You told me, Heather, that looking and booking is different. Believe me, if I look and book.
If I look, I book.
Yep.
All right, cool. So get in touch with Cindy and show us that you're on the ship.
She'll tell us. Hang on, let's wake Cindy up, shall we?
I'll try and message her. That way, if she gets mad, she's going to get mad at me, and she won't get mad at me because she loves me too much.
What kind of funding are we like as far as price-wise?
Sorry, Kenny, say that again. Your internet was a bit shaky.
Oh, sorry. I was asking, what kind of funding are we talking about here as far as the price of the cruise?
Okay, so you need to check that up with Cindy because I'm not sure of the figures. I'd be looking at the figures from an Aussie point of view, which is actually not that good.
Oh, okay.
Dave is saying thanks for the check-in, re the floods as well. My pleasure, Dave. How are you guys traveling with that? I hope you guys are doing okay. Well, here's a face I haven't seen ever, but a name that I've seen once or twice. Phil, welcome back, buddy. How you going? Nice to have you back on board with us. Philip, we're talking about a group cruise that we're setting up in October of 2022. You're coming, right?
It's already set up. They just have to book.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's coming, right?
Should.
No. It's not he should. He is coming, right? Just like Kenny's coming.
Kenny's coming, right?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
David's coming, right?
Dave is saying, all good, mate. Have a rice paddy in the backyard, but apart from that, all good. Mate, are you growing your own rice now? Philip is saying, I know. Good. You know about the cruise, mate? Well, come on board. We expect to see you join us.
Phil said, had my July cruise officially canceled. That sucks. Which means you were more eager to get on a ship with us in October of next year.
Correct. Oh, that's a pain. Yeah, come on board with us, mate. We're going to have a ball.
I think she had just recently gone to bed because she is not active anymore.
Ah. Well, she was up late then.
She always is. She's like me.
I actually fell asleep before Johnny's journey went off.
What, Kenny? Are you feeling sick?
And before nautical nurse Nancy went off.
Oh boy! Now that
I had them both running. I had them both running at the same time. I had one on one device, one on the and so, and then I just laid down and went to sleep, and I slept till y'all come on.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're on, buddy. I'm glad you're on.
I slept for 2 hours straight, and then I woke up and was up the rest of the night.
Are you feeling sick, Heather?
I was really super tired.
Yeah.
But then I was up the rest of the night, so.
Well, that's good that you did get some sleep. Dave is saying that you know the bad part, Kenny, about getting on a cruise, having to get off.
Having to get off, yeah.
Especially at the end.
I don't mind getting off at the ports. It's getting off at the end I don't like.
That's right, because it means you get off with baggage. When you go and do your cruise and you go off on the excursions, there's no baggage that goes off the ship with you. But when you get off at the end, there's plenty of baggage. Oh, I'm talking about, your suitcases and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay, shut up, Sean. Oh, boy. Such is life.
I can't wait for all the things we have planned.
Yeah. Now the good news is Larry's not here, so let's talk about what we got planned.
No, because he can rewatch it.
Yeah, but even though
no. I was gonna say if he was here and chatting with us, then maybe I would actually, give him a couple clues this go around. I'm feeling pretty generous this morning, but he's not here, so.
Well, that's his letdown, right? Dave is saying he loves transatlantics, 9 to 10 sea days in a row. And Philip is also saying he was thinking the same thing. So Dave is saying the worst part for us Aussies when we get off a cruise is when we have to fly like demented ducks for 13 to 24 plus hours to get home. Yep. Yep. I couldn't agree more there, Dave. That's why cruises out of Oz are just awesome.
I only have to drive like usually about 2 hours to get home.
And Philip is agreeing about the baggage.
That's one of the great things about living in Florida, with a bunch of ports near you.
Yep. Well, the bad news for us is that you guys have got the Caribbean right next door to you. So for us, it's a long trip and it's an expensive trip. For you guys, all we've got is the South Pacific. You know, New Zealand, Vanuatu, New Caledonia, Fiji, Samoa, Singapore. I mean, you know, none of these nice places like you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, we can pretty much go, well, pretty much anywhere. The Bahamas are nice. We go to Cozumel quite a bit, but I still love Cozumel. A lot of people get tired of Cozumel and don't want to go or won't get off the ship, but
oh, thanks, Philip. Philip is just correcting me there. South Australia and Tasmania as well. Yep. Dave is also saying that the longest trip home for us from time left the ship in Quebec to getting into the front door at home about 36 hours straight. Oh my God. Where did this plane go? Did it go via Timbuktu to get you home? That's a long trip.
well, Quebec is in Canada, so it had to go from Canada to the U.S., probably further down into the U.S. on over.
Hmm.
Yeah, you probably went to California then that way.
Although Air Canada does fly direct.
True.
But then again, we're just so far from everywhere. Oh, look who's popped in. Oh, my God.
David,
No.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
You're
We're
late.
all in our places with bright shining faces, and this is the way to start a new day.
you're
Oh,
late.
thank you, Larry.
If you were on earlier, I said, well, if you were on right now, I'd give you info on what we were doing on the cruise. You weren't on. You're fine. You're late.
That's it. Now, Kenny, you're sworn to secrecy, right? Dave was saying it was 5 hours to Montreal in a hire car, flew Montreal to Detroit, Detroit to LAX, and then to Sydney.
I have
Oh,
a question.
They went
my
to California.
God. Yep,
Why do you guys call it hire car?
because you hire it from a rental company.
Really?
What would you call it?
I thought we rent a car.
Yeah, we rent cars
So-
too.
But like employers hire.
So,
I
hire car-
always thought I needed to rent a car or buy a car, not hire a car.
no, we can hire a car because you hire it by the hour.
I gotcha.
Philip is saying the cruises from Melbourne he has taken have been to South Australia, Tasmania, and Eden. That's awesome. You got a good day, Larry, but that's not good enough for you.
Hi, David.
You saw it, bugger.
Hey, Larry.
Hi, Kenneth. How are you? Good
Hi,
to see
Bill.
you, Kenneth. I know the other ones aren't saying hi to me, but that's okay.
We did when you walked in.
Oh,
We said hello.
I didn't walk in. I walked in, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. Philip is saying, or do you rent a car from a rental company?
Hi,
G'day, Bill. How you doing, buddy?
Bill.
I was watching your live stream today, and it was awesome.
Travel?
What, Kenny?
I gotta go. I was saying hello to MGM Family Trouble. I need to go back and rewatch their live stream last night because I was at church at the time.
Yeah, you got to watch it. It was quite cool. It was good. Bill, have a safe day today, buddy. Thank you for popping in, and it's nice to have you join us while you're in the truck. Dave is saying you rent a house, hire a car, I think.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm with you, Dave. But then, Dave, we've got to teach these people from across the pond how to speak English.
Why wouldn't you hire a house?
Yes, Larry.
I was just going to let you know the person behind you, it looks kind of strange, like with his legs spread open behind you there coming towards you. It does kind of look kind of funny there, you know.
Yeah, it was John.
Well, I knew it was John.
On his zip line. You know, the one we're doing in the zip line that's out in Amber Cove, I think it is.
Yeah, the ones that I can't go on or Dewey can't go on.
Why?
Our weight. They have weight limits.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
What, the fact, how long it takes you to wait to get on? It's taking me 2 years to wait for that one. Philip is saying rent is for properties, hire is for other assets. Now, that's an accountant talking to you.
Yeah.
David is saying, can we learn how to speak it first? Yeah, sorry, mate. Oh, shut up.
Oh, hey, did you get my message from your post earlier?
Did I get your message?
Yeah, because you were talking. Your thing says, you know, for those Kiwis and Aussies or those that want to be. I changed my mind. I want to be a koala.
Yeah, I know. I saw that one, and I was thinking how I would respond.
But you couldn't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd be a duck-billed platypus. I don't know. How's Ananda?
Who?
Ananda? You know your wife?
Who?
No, I actually thought he said Amanda. Sorry.
He's like, who?
Actually, Ananda is actually going to tell me to get off here in like how many seconds, love? Yeah, I can just go. I'm just coming on to say hi.
Ananda, why don't you put your face in there and come and say hello? I've been waiting.
It's 2:30 in the morning and she's going to bed. She's like a Dwight.
2:30 in the morning?
She's like a Dwight that's got to go to bed, get their beauty sleep, you know.
Listen, I want to say this. Dwight has been trying to do this for God knows how long, and there's nowhere known that he's going to become beautiful. Let me just tell you.
Has he ever made it to like a late show, Heather?
To like one of these shows?
Yeah.
No.
He couldn't spell late show, let alone be on one.
He likes his sleep.
Yeah, so there's Amanda.
Yeah. Dave is saying that he was with Philip on his choice. He also went on to say that the koala, I hope you can climb trees.
I can.
By the way, Larry, you would not make a really good koala.
Why?
Because a koala sits in the tree, it sleeps for 23 hours and eats for 1.
I hear you, yes. And they smell, and they make a lot of weird noises. Yeah,
that's right. So, well, as far as the weird noises are concerned, I'll shut up. Dave is saying, do you know why the emu and kangaroo are our coat of arms? No, go ahead, Dave. Fill us in with...
Let's hear it, Dave.
Let's hear what this lovely bit of info is.
What's he on? Is he on the toaster or the microwave tonight?
He's actually on the griddle.
He said he's in the microwave.
Oh, yes, that's right. He did say he was in the microwave.
Yeah. He wants to take the microwave on the cruise.
That's right.
He's taking the little name tag on his wife says my cruise.
Philip is saying that koalas eats roosts and leaves. That's a bit below the
eucalyptus,
belt.
right? Isn't it eucalyptus leaves that they eat?
Yeah, they do. David is saying neither animal is capable of taking a backward step. Well, that's Dave. I didn't expect you to be actually quite correct. And not only didn't I expect you to be quite correct, I also didn't expect you to be straight. I was expecting some joke in there somewhere.
I did not know that though.
Philip was saying the only two animals that cannot walk backwards. He's agreeing.
Oh, you guys are being really serious?
They were being serious.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, emus and kangaroos but cannot walk backwards.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Cool. Learn something new every day.
See what happens when you jump on our live shows, Kenny? You learn something new every day.
Yes, sir.
So book the cruise.
Are you booking the cruise? Are you, Kenneth?
We're trying to convince him to.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, what if I told you?
Talking me into it, but like I said, that I don't know how much finances we're talking here, because I've heard that some cruises are very, very, very expensive.
Yeah, this one's not. It's not expensive for you. It is for me.
Okay.
And the reason why it is for me is I can't justify just coming for the cruise.
Kangaroos, emus, penguins, and alligators. And I guess that would fall under like crocodiles too. Cannot walk backwards.
The only ones Australia doesn't have is the penguins.
Yeah, well, they're not native to Australia. You can get penguins anywhere. You know, like Antarctica.
Mm-hmm. I was actually looking at. I had a webinar with a celebrity earlier, and they were showing the Galapagos and all that kind of stuff with the cruises and stuff. Oh, they had the what do they call boobies? Blue-footed boobies.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere known.
You're an animal lover, Heather. You know what I'm talking about. They are so freaking cute.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere known I could go to the Galapagos or the Antarctic.
Why?
It's too friggin' cold.
Holy cow. What a wimp.
Listen,
Of course. I'm an Aussie.
it is
We
cold.
don't have COVID.
I guess Heather's the one that wears a hoodie. And what is it, like 80 degrees here now, Heather?
Right this very moment, it is. Only 14.
What is it?
What?
14 C.
What?
Celsius.
It's 14 degrees Celsius there. Okay.
So it's freezing.
No. No. 0 is freezing.
No. In Heather's terms, anything below 17 is freezing.
Well, you'd like our weather then.
Wow.
It's 18.
Yes, right now it's 18 there.
Well, here it is 0 degrees.
Sorry.
Fort Myers is 15. What are you complaining about?
Because Cape is 14.
Actually, Anthony's going to Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's leaving in a couple hours, actually. Is it time, love? Do I have to let them go?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, gotta let you go.
And don't be a party pooper. Join in. Say good day and then go.
You know what? She allowed him on for like 10 minutes.
He's been on live for like 5 hours today.
You basket. You didn't even invite her on with you.
Oh, I did.
Nope.
Yes, you don't remember Anthony saying, come on live? Anyway, guys, have a good night.
Good
You
night.
take care. Nice to talk to you, Ananda.
Have a good one.
Bye, Ananda.
Bye,
Yeah.
Nanda.
Bye,
Cheers.
guys.
So, Kenny, have you decided?
Yes, sir. decided on going on the cruise?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't have a choice to make that decision. Heather and I have already decided. You just got to come up with the funds.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Let me get with Cindy later on today and see what she says.
Awesome. Awesome.
On Friday.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
I got an email.
So Dave is saying, for Larry, if you want to read something awesome and true, Google Emu War. It tells the tale of how the government paid the army to cull the emus plague, and seriously, the emus ending up winning a true story. I got to read that. That's awesome. Dave is saying he's going to Antarctica, done the Arctic Circle already. Great place. And he's also saying goodbye to Larry. So there we go. Another one bites the dust. Yes. So you're going to like the cruise, Kenny, especially when you have a look at people like Raphael doing a shoey and Larry doing, and then Heather and I plan to. Yep. No, what? We're not doing that one?
No, I mean we are, but we can't say those things.
What about the wheel?
No.
And then the wheelchair?
No.
Okay. What about the? Okay, I'm getting the look. Kenny, you're missing out on all the fun.
And that's what it will be. It's lots and lots of fun.
So you can't say what all is going to be happening.
Well,
I'm not allowed to say anything.
Not yet, because if you get on the group cruise with us, you can come be a part of our group cruise Facebook page. And then we're going to slowly start telling everybody.
Dave is saying me making cocktails in the microwave. That's hot stuff, Dave. I would have thought you might have used the blender to make the cocktail. No,
I guess not.
No,
or maybe he's already made it. And he's just kind of putting it together while he's in the microwave.
Well, that's a point. Well, stranger things could happen. He might actually bring the microwave along with the blender and the coffee machine.
There's feedback.
Yeah, feedback going through Kenny's, I think. I'm
multi-talented.
Because I don't have anything on.
It must be the way your internet is actually reacting, because occasionally you drop in and out.
I will admit I have been having issues with the internet going wonky here lately.
If there's anybody else out in the background there that wants to join in on the chat, the link is up in the top of the chat. So just click on the link and join in. You never know. You might be able to get some more info about whatever is being discussed simultaneously and at the same time. Okay, shut up.
Simultaneously means.
Well, I'm just talking tautologically here, saying the same thing twice over.
By the way,
where's Ilana? Dave, she has been busting her gut for me for the last couple of days at work, and she just felt a little bit out of it. So I said she can take a bit of a break, and I'm pretty sure she'll be going to bed fairly shortly. Philip is saying, looking at Sunday the 23rd of January 2022 on the Sapphire Princess to Tassie, 6 nights. Well, that'd be an awesome trip.
You also need to look at our group cruise trip.
Yeah, the problem with you, Philip, is that you're looking at going to Tassie, when in actual fact you could be coming with us to the US, spending time with others.
Like me.
Yeah. Dave is saying, wish her well. Thanks, buddy. I will. She just needs a good sleep. So
do you.
Yeah, for me, sleep is for customers. Come on. You
So
get, you get the mind active. I mean, the three of us. Well, actually, it's not that late for me right now, but you two.
What?
Up at all hours of the night, sleeping all hours of the day.
I don't sleep throughout the day, though.
Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, you don't. Dave is going 6 days duct tape to a floating cow carcass down a sewage pipe would suffice at the moment. Mate, there is a special on duct tape. You know that. So just be careful. I just found out some interesting pricing. We needed to update our gloves for our training. We're busy running out. They wanted a 300% increase in the cost on gloves.
Really?
Because they're hard to get.
No, they're all over here.
So I can't get decent gloves for a decent rate.
Buy from the US and have it shipped.
Yeah, that's a problem. Because it has to go through quarantine, you know. Mate, you wouldn't be that far from the truth. Price gouging it is.
We have a thing here. It's like if you catch a company price gouging, like it's illegal. So you can report them.
Well, they're taking advantage now of the inability for us to actually get supply.
Yeah. Well, they can get in trouble for that here.
We'd like them to get into trouble, but no, they won't. Tis what it is.
Not saying anything on that.
So, Kenny, did you get Cindy's number?
I got her email address on your Facebook group page.
You can even find her on Facebook and message her.
I'm actually friends with her on Facebook.
Well, then just message her through Messenger,
Okay.
and she can get it going that way.
Okay.
Dave is saying as long as the buyer remembers when times are better. Yeah, well, that's true. Half the fun. Now, what are you nibbling on there, young Heather?
Okay.
That's what I was wondering myself.
Chips.
Chips. What kind of chips?
The Doritos Cool Ranch.
That's one I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Kenny. This
See, there's another reason for you to come on the cruise, Kenny.
I'm not a big fan of anything ranch unless it's in something where I can't hardly taste it.
I say I can sit there and just eat ranch, like straight up ranch.
Kenny, there's another reason you got to come on board with us, mate. You've got to come on and have all the chili and the Tabasco sauce and the horseradish and the.
Nah, I'm not a fan of horseradish either.
Well, mate, I'll save you from having Vegemite. You'll be fine there.
What is that again?
Vegemite?
Yeah.
It's some Australian bread spread that tastes, I guess, really nasty. I don't know because I haven't had it, but
Have you ever tried a Marmite?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so essentially, Vegemite is the extract from making beer. It's the leftovers, and it's also very salty, and it's got plenty of vitamin B in it.
Yeah.
I call it axle grease, so you're fine. Ilana will eat it. Don't know why.
yeah, she's had it on live before.
Dave is saying nearly time for bed, guys. I'm picking up my eldest daughter from the Newcastle airport tomorrow. She's visiting from Victoria. I haven't seen her since COVID. We're all very excited. Chat Saturday, guys. Dave, just a little bit of info for you. We won't be live on Saturday. In actual fact, Us and More, Heather from Us and More will take over our hour. So, yes, please tune in with Heather and Dwight.
Starting an hour before they usually come on. So it'd be 1 your time, right? No.
No, we start at 1, so it'll be midday our time.
Mm-hmm.
Midday our time through to 2 o'clock.
Correct.
Which will be 9 p.m. your time, Kenny, running through until 11.
Okay, I'm usually live myself on Fridays. Last two, well, I took a week off actually.
Dave is saying, awesome, Heather. I will come and support.
Hey, thank you.
Bill is saying, I'm still here just listening till you're back on normal time. Yeah, right. Mate, this bloody daylight saving drives me up the wall.
I actually like this. Well,
He kicked himself from the chat. Okay, well, so this is like our show now. So what's up, Kenny?
not much. I've only got about 5 more weeks left. Until I
This is a
graduate,
TV show. You need to go somewhere.
StreamYard decided it needed to shut me out, so.
We were having our own show here, but go ahead.
About
All right,
5
see-
more weeks left until school is out.
Knew you couldn't stay way too long.
I just picked up my cap and gown yesterday.
Oh, good on you, mate.
Awesome. See, hold on. So you can do this, and then the group cruise will be like your celebration. It'll just be a little later, but it's like your celebration.
Absolutely. It's what we'll be doing, celebrating.
So you got a book.
Come on, Kenny, just book. You'll figure out the
Okay.
other bits later.
Alrighty.
You never know, we might get Darian to come and join us.
That would be cool too. So David is going to get in touch with Cindy and book.
Yep.
Kenny's going to get in touch with Cindy and book.
Yep.
Who else? Phil's already saying that he should book.
Yep.
Right. So by the end of the day, those 3 should be booked, right?
Well, Phil is a bit of a worry because Philip is a bit of a worry because he's busy looking at South Australia and Tasmania, and And I'm just suggesting, mate, come with us to the US. Come with us to the South Caribbean.
Caribbean.
No. Even the people from the Caribbean call it the Caribbean, not that other word.
Caribbean.
That's the one. Get it right.
I am.
No, you're not.
I can't help that you can't speak.
And now you're picking on my ability to speak. Kenny, are you going to back me up here?
Nope.
I don't have any words. No words.
He's not going to go against a woman. He's smart.
Just wait, Kenny. Just wait.
He ain't gonna do nothing, Kenny. I'll protect you. Ready? Let's go.
You'll do what? You'll do what? Seriously?
You're gonna love looking at the view from the floor.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Tell me, do you enjoy flying?
No, I do not.
You don't.
No.
Get used to it.
You do.
Get used to it. Get used to it.
You like the landing part.
The landing I can handle it. I don't know about you. It's the thud you're going to get.
You're going to go over and over again.
Listen to her. Listen to her, Kenny. And you'll be standing in the sidelines killing yourself laughing as she hits the deck. Literally.
You will be on the floor before you know it.
This is called respect, right? RESPECT.
Oh, at least you can spell that word.
Not only does she pick on the side of the road that I drive on. Philip is saying he has a choice with his cancelled cruise to either get full refund or a future cruise credit of $900. I will need to look at conditions if I could use it for American cruises. That's an interesting one. Which cruise line was it? Was it Princess or was it?
If it's Princess, that's a Carnival ship.
Yep.
So he might be able to use it on a Carnival.
Well, so is P&O Australia.
True.
So we'll see.
That would be really cool.
It's going to be cool, Kenny, if you come on board too.
It sounds like it's going to be a blast.
It is.
Okay, listen. He might be kind of like, nah, but like me, I'm awesome. So it's kind of like right here, I'm the reason why everybody should cruise with us. Yeah, I know. I hit it right on the nose.
Philip is saying that the June cruise was with Carnival. So, mate, you shouldn't have an issue. You should be able to put it onto our group cruise. Mm-hmm. Just talk to Cindy. Come along. $900. That about pays for the cruise, right?
At least depending on the room he's in.
Yeah, it'll be awesome, mate. Go to Miami, jump on this floating hotel that takes us all the way down to Aruba.
Caribbean.
The Caribbean, yes, the South Caribbean. But Aruba.
Bonaire.
La Romana. Which is the Dominican Republic. And then finishing off at Amber Cove.
You can roll your R's.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I can too, but
Amber Cove, and then heading back into Miami, where we will just have a ball. The before part. Now, Kenny, you're going to like this one. The before cruise party is being sent by Cindy Spiker, and that is going to be what a way to start a cruise. Just the opportunity for everybody on the cruise to meet up, get to know each other, have a good old chat, chin wag, drink a fruit juice or whatever your poison is, and then get ready for the cruise the next day.
He doesn't like fruit juice. Maybe he likes sweet tea.
I usually drink a half unsweet tea, half lemonade slush usually.
See, I was closer than you.
Okay.
Kind
I
of
think
like the Arnold Palmer.
What? Your internet kind of went out.
The Arnold Palmer. Like
the Arnold,
it's half unsweet.
Arnold
Yeah. It has you can actually buy a gallon of it in the store, and it has his picture on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
You see, Kenny, I'm envisaging you on the cruise, taking a moment out in your cabin to vlog a whole bucket of load of stuff and do a live stream from the ship.
Yes.
The ship internet is kind of glitchy, though.
Yeah, but if you do the vlog beforehand, you don't have an issue.
Yeah, but doing a live from the ship is a little hard. We've done that.
G'day, Bonnie. Nice to have you on board, even if it is for a few minutes. Welcome aboard. Glad you got a busy morning. We're just convincing you and Kenny and anybody else who comes on board the chat today that maybe the cruise is a good idea, considering it's in 2022 and it's in October. So, Bonnie, hurry up. Book. What more can I say?
Please.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Maybe that's your issue. You're not telling anybody, please. Like, Kenny, please book with us. David,
No, that's
please
begging.
like go in and book with us.
It's the way you're saying the please. That's begging. Kenny? Oh, wait
Please.
a minute. Yeah, that's right. Bonnie is saying, I like to drink Arnold Palmers too, not just slushies.
I usually when I go to Sonic or something like that, I usually get the frozen lemonade, and then I have it cut in half. It's half unsweet tea, half frozen lemonade, and no extra ice or in it. Because the slushy from the frozen lemonade usually makes up, and it actually makes the tea sweet as well. So
I like Sonic.
Where's Sonic? What is Sonic?
Sonic is that. Remember that drive-thru we went to where it had like all the little, or like when Dwight and I went through it, it has like the little menu thing. You drive up to it and you push the button,
Yeah.
and they come to your window. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That's Sonic.
So Sonic is everywhere, is it?
No, not everywhere. Only
we
people
have quite a bit here in Tennessee. We got and things, and I think there's several of of them in other states as well.
I mean, yeah, but so like right here where I am, like we have one. But honestly, I couldn't tell you where the closest one is after that. Like they're popular, but they're just very few. It's not like McDonald's or Macca's where it's like every corner.
Hey, Kenny, do you have Buc-ee's in
No,
Tennessee?
don't have Buc-ee's in Tennessee, but I kind of wish we did because I love those beaver nuggets.
Where's Anthony when you need a good beaver nugget?
I love those beaver nuggets. Um, I was watching Rizzo Travels vlog on his premiere on the tour of Buc-ee's, and it looked like they had some chocolate covered beaver nuggets in there as well from the vlog that I saw.
I think who was it? I think it was Cara and Nate were doing a thing on Buc-ee's as well, where they would stay there for 24 hours and eat there. They would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. That was funny. Bonnie is saying lots of Sonics in Florida. She's also saying
There are 44 out of 50 states that have a Sonic.
she said she's got it on her to-do list. The cruise, I'm hoping. Bonnie is A&W root beer places used to have the drive-ups with the push button. The waitresses came to your car.
I don't think I've ever eaten at A&W root beer. Now, Dad has. I think before I actually got to eat any of it, I think it actually closed.
I like A&W. In Virginia, most of our A&Ws are connected to a Long John Silver's. So it's like a split restaurant. It's like a split restaurant.
Okay, so what's a Long John Silver?
It's where you can get fish and chips.
And you can get crab cakes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different seafood things there.
I'm
but
glad you clarified that. Bonnie is saying, yep, booking the cruise. On the list of things to do. Bonnie, get it off the list and just do it.
Hey, she will come. You leave Bunny alone.
Okay. She's saying getting my first vaccine Saturday at 3:39, right before the first night of Passover. Well, I can tell you now, at least it's kosher LePesach for you to actually. No, sorry. Yep. At least it's a good thing for you to do. Well done. We're still waiting, so we'll see what happens with us.
I get mine here in about 2 weeks.
You're lucky. Bonnie is going, thank you, Heather. You just protected her.
I'm going to say about 6.
And I will, because I really like her. I have to protect everybody from you. You're a bully. Gosh.
Seriously, are you just doing the anti-Sean thing tonight?
Maybe.
Kenny, I need your support, mate.
No, you were mean to him too.
What do you mean I was mean to him?
You were being mean to him. I told him I had to protect him.
From what?
You.
Me. Okay. I think I'm going to shut this down now. Bonnie said I took the first appointment I could get, which was this coming Saturday.
Awesome. Good job. Congratulations.
they're not going to open it up here for about 2 weeks for people my age. I'm 26, and as a matter of fact, supposedly here in about 2 weeks, they're going to open it up for everyone to get the vaccine.
That's awesome. Will you have the right to choose which vaccine?
I didn't even know that there was even a different. I just knew it was a COVID vaccine. I didn't even know.
So news as far as we are related with the vaccine is that there are 2 companies that have the approval of our Therapeutics Goods Administration, TGA, which would be the same as your FDA. And the 2 are the AstraZeneca vaccine, and the other is the Pfizer vaccine. Now, AstraZeneca is being produced here in Melbourne, so that is pretty good.
Phil said he tried to get the flu vaccine yesterday, but he couldn't get the free one because it was he is 1 year under the limit
For flu. Give me a break.
Probably for the free version of it.
Yeah. Bonnie, I didn't have a choice, and I don't know which one I'm going to get, hoping it's either the Pfizer or the Moderna. What about the Johnson & Johnson one? Philip is saying I should have told them I was Aboriginal and then I would get it. Yeah, right. It's true.
It's true though. It's true though.
It's true. He's correct. Just Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander, then they get access. No, I'm not going to be. I'm not knocking them, but it is what it is. Oh well, such is life.
Well, at least next year they'll be able to get it.
Well, I'm on the list, so we're just waiting for them to come back to come and get it.
For the COVID one or for the flu one, like he's saying?
COVID. For the COVID. Anyway, folks, we've been going, hang on a second.
1 hour and 19 minutes, right?
Bonnie is saying...
Now.
Bonnie is saying that she's only supposed to get one of the Moderna vaccines because of the past history of vaccination reactions. Johnson & Johnson is an mRNA. What is mRNA?
You got me. That would probably be something to ask Johnny's Journey.
Oh, well. Anyway, folks, I'm going to shut it down. I should go and take care of the boss. Philip is saying more important to get the flu. It is much deadlier than the virus.
mRNA is messenger RNA. It's a single-stranded RNA molecule that is complementary to one of the DNA strands of the gene.
Uh-huh. Well,
because a lot of the vaccines are a broken down full virus, but that one's probably just one single strand of it, not the full thing.
Awesome. Well, let me call this quits for tonight. Thank you for coming on board, folks.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me up. I gotta get ready for school. So
well, we got you up early, huh? So have a good day. Have a pleasant day for all of you guys across the pond. those of us that are this side of the pond, please have a very pleasant evening, pleasant dreams, and we will wake up refreshed and ready for a brand new day.
Everyone have a good day. Bye, guys.
So take care. Nice to have you on board. We'll catch up with you next week. Just to let you know, first of all, us and more will be doing our shift on Saturday, purely because I've got a work commitment, and back on Wednesday evening. So we'll catch up with you guys later.
Thanks for having me up, Sean.
Bye.
Thanks for coming up. Forward man here.
Bye.
Take care. Take care. Have a good one.